What's going on then, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst, and today we are going to be talking about the post-patch and just really giving you my thoughts on it. And I want to hear your guys as well. Go down into the comment section and get involved, interact, and let me know what are your thoughts to the new patch on FIFA 22 and possibly the last patch that we may receive, or big gameplay patch, let's say, because there was a lot of changes on this current version of the game. Let's first of all start off by kind of saying this is going to be just some constructive feedback, just kind of giving you my thoughts, right? This isn't a dig, this isn't anything major. It's just to kind of let you know, because all of you are asking over on the live stream, Analyst, what do you think to the new patch? What are your thoughts? And it's easier for me to make a video instead of explaining it over and over and over again for you. So first of all, let's talk about it. The game is slower, and the game is slower in a sense that the driven passes aren't as effective, and we'll move on to that in just a minute. But the game is definitely slower and more so feels like FIFA 20. FIFA 20, if you didn't play it, was very much a drop back, sit deep, hit on the counter, and that was pretty much it. And look for the near post, if I remember correctly. Near post finishing was really strong. And that's kind of what we've got now, a more slower based game. The ball still moves quite slow on FIFA 22 with normal AX passes. They did buff that few patches ago, but not enough in my opinion. So it just means that because the drivens aren't as effective, you can't really ping the ball about that quick. Your players don't move rapidly up the pitch. It's a more slower based game, unless you can hit on the counter. If you can get a through ball down the line over the top, which I do encourage, because then you have less defenders to worry about, and it means that it's a bit more open for you in your attack, then that is how you want to do it. And it's kind of just a game of cat and mouse. There's going to be one player sat on the edge of the 18 trying to work his way into the box, with one of them probably looking to soak up pressure, and then them looking to go ahead and hit on the counter and maybe get that counter goal. So the game certainly does feel slower. My concern is on FIFA as a whole over the last few years. And by the way, let's just say my opinion means nothing, right? Like, I want the game to be better. I want it to be fun and everything, but I've soon realised that it doesn't matter what EA target and what they want. It really doesn't matter what me or you really has to say. So, but either way, it is what it is. But to me, the game feels like it always is nerfs to attack, with no changes to defending. AI defending is ridiculously strong. Second man press is too strong with your defenders. It's not used in the way that we want second man press to be used. The blocks are still incredible. The fact that someone can put their controller down and the opponent's team can still defend very well is just crazy beyond belief. So that's what it feels like to me, is that it's always trying to reduce that skill gap and give each player a chance of winning that game. If you match someone who, let's say, is a top elite division player, and you get a low division 1, top division 2, they want to try and make it so that that player has a chance against it. And should that be the way, should that not? You let me know. You tell me what you think on that. But that is obviously something that EA kind of seem to be prioritizing. They want that to be there, which is why the nerfs to attack come, because that's probably where the skill is. The higher level players who can do their skill moves, who can move the ball around quick, who can think about attacking patterns, use the player lock feature, and use all of these mechanics that we have in the game. Well, let's just make it so that the defending is equally as good with the AI. You don't need to do anything. It is the AI intelligence. They will do that and kind of give the ability for that player to defend. Drivens are worse. So the driven passes are worse. And they needed to be looked at. Of course they did. They were too strong. My worry is that driven passes got the nerf, fine. Interceptions are better on them. But interceptions as a whole are still not where they need to be. How many times do you intercept the ball and it ricochets back to the opponent? And I'm okay with it every now and then. But when you intercept with a proper midfielder, a Kante, a Vieira, a Petit, who I use, who always seems to spoon it back off to the opponent's feet, why don't they come out with the ball? I'm okay with it once again, maybe twice, but it's too regular for me. It's really, really too regular. When you intercept and you cover a passing lane and someone passes it into you, they shouldn't be rewarded with getting the ball back. That, to me, whether you want to call it football, whether you want to call it skill gap, whatever, to me, it just shouldn't be happening on the video game for me. So that's where I think it needs to be looked at as well. Is reward players for defending properly, for intercepting, for making tackles. Again, still on the patch, you make a tackle and the opponent still comes out with the ball. And it is really, really irritating. That's what frustrates me, I suppose, kind of at the minute. That sort of thing that may happen. The goalkeepers did get a buff on the new patch, and I think they're in a better state than what they were. The start of the game Goalkeepers were absolutely broken for sure. They were way too strong. Then they got nerfed, and they got nerfed into the way where they just couldn't make simple saves. They were so inconsistent. They make these crazy saves, and then they get a weird animation and get caught on that animation, and it's really annoying. So that has been patched, and goalkeepers, I think, are in a better state right now. I think as a whole, you get in on goal, you're looking for the power across goal. We know that is kind of what we want to go to. But I do think that there is a bit of a problem with the way that they are at times. They still have some of these crazy animations, you know, where they don't save the ball. But that is what it is, and hopefully we're going to get from there. The finesse shots on the edge with the green time, I still think are rewarded. I do think finishing this year is a little bit more inconsistent, though. There is times where players don't finish a shot that they should do. I do think that, you know, we kind of look at a few scenarios and it's like, I can't actually say anything differently that we could have done there. So I would like to see finishing be better on that front. My thing is that, you know, we're coming into the end of January. I genuinely think that will be the last biggest patch on FIFA 22 now. I don't think we're going to see too much changes as of, well, yeah, now until FIFA 23, which is crazy to say, or if it is going to be FIFA 23 or a different name, who knows yet. I don't think we're going to see too much tinkering from there. EA have used that live tune tool a couple times now. They used it again on this recent patch to make some more changes to the goalkeepers and kind of things from there. So it's nice to see that they are using that. But as a whole, I do think the game is in a bit of a... I just want it to be quicker, really, I suppose is what I'm trying to say. I don't think the game is at that point where, you know, you can move and ping the ball around and be happy. It's mainly just to sit deep. FIFA 20, you know, look for that through ball over the top and then kind of go from there. That's what it feels like to me. Which, you know, just can be, it is what it is, I suppose, for now. You know, again, whether I complain about it or not, it's not going to change anything, but, you know, I do want to give you my thoughts on it. I just want to be rewarded for a bit more of a fine balance between realism and arcade. You know, I want to be able to ping the ball around quick, maybe quicker than what some people would like. I just don't feel like we have that, along with the constant issues, obviously, of gameplay being inconsistent, delayed gameplay, and things like that as well. So, yeah, that's kind of where my opinions are and where my thoughts are on FIFA 22 right now on this new patch. But you let me know. As I said, I do like to hear your thoughts. And the reason why I like to hear your thoughts is that we have a wide variety of people that watch this channel. High-level players, middle players, and more casual players. And what that means is that you're never going to please everyone, but it is nice to see different thoughts and different engagement on what people want from the gameplay side of things on FIFA, which is a little bit limited, but hey, it is what it is. So I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Come on over to the Twitch stream as well. Say hello. Follow us over on Twitter. Whatever may interest you, you can come over to there. Thank you all very much for watching. I do really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.